Sharon Osbourne is the longtime wife and manager of Ozzy Osbourne, and she rose to prominence as a celebrity in her own right thanks to the early 2000s television series, The Osbournes. One of the most memorable arcs of the classic reality series showcased Sharon undergoing chemotherapy for colon cancer. Nearly 2 decades later, her health is still suffering. Join Factsverse as Sharon Osbourne faces alarming health news once again. In mid-December of 2022, Sharon Osbourne fans were given a shock when it was revealed that the celebrity had been hospitalized as a result of an undisclosed medical emergency. The news came out as a result of a social media post made by Sharon's son Jack. Jack claimed his mom had been hospitalized for a few days before being given the okay to come home. However, he said he was going to wait for his mom before explaining what the issue was. Sharon has yet to personally reveal what the medical emergency was that catalyzed her recent hospitalization, but the celebrity has been no stranger to health concerns. Apparently, her recent medical emergency and hospitalization occurred while she was filming a new reality television series. She rose to prominence as a celebrity in the early 2000s as a result of her show The Osbournes. Prior to that, she was better known in the music world as her more famous husband's manager. If it wasn't for Sharon, Ozzy's career wouldn't have lasted past the Black Sabbath days. The popularity of The Osbournes has endured, and the recent series Sharon was filming before her hospitalization was a follow-up show. It's called Osbournes Night of Terror. They've already aired one season, and its premise mixes the original premise of The Osbournes with a paranormal investigation series. The horror-themed show airs on the Travel Channel. It remains to be seen how much of the show's filming was interrupted by Sharon's hospitalization. The Osbournes also recently appeared in another Travel Channel series called Osbournes Want to Believe. Health scares are nothing new for Sharon. The medical emergency Sharon was hospitalized for occurred at a location called the Glen Tavern Inn. Emergency medical services arrived on the scene at 6:30 p.m. on December 16th and rushed Sharon to the nearby Santa Paula Hospital. Sharon is currently 70 years old and has had her fair share of health concerns in the past few decades. During the days of the Osbournes, she suffered from colon cancer. In recent years, she's become better known as one of the hosts of the daytime talk show, The Talk. But she was forced to give up her role on The Talk as a result of controversy that stemmed from rumors of racism. Sharon exited The Talk in the spring of 2021 after being a staple on the series for 11 seasons. Another interesting thing that happened to the Osbournes recently involved Sharon's daughter, Amy. Sharon and Ozzy have 3 children, but only 2 chose to appear alongside their parents on The Osbournes. Jack and Kelly are the more well-known of Sharon's 3 kids. Recently, Amy almost passed away as a result of a fire that happened at a recording studio in Hollywood. It ended up claiming a life, but Amy thankfully survived. Back when Sharon was first rising to prominence as a celebrity, the world got to watch as she underwent a battle with colon cancer. It was documented on the series, and the world got to see just how strong Sharon was. She was first diagnosed with it in July of 2002. At the time, she was 49 years old. Before receiving the diagnosis, Sharon hadn't been to the doctors in a while. She only ended up going at the behest of her husband. It's a good thing Ozzy was so persistent. If Sharon hadn't gone to the doctors, the cancer might never have been caught. Sharon underwent chemotherapy during the Osbournes. After being diagnosed in July of 2002, she underwent surgery to have her colon cancer removed. It seemed as if the surgery was successful, but cancer was found in other parts of her body a mere week later. It became apparent the cancer had spread and that more drastic measures would need to be taken. Ozzy was by his wife's side and seemed to be praying the whole time. This was ironic given how much of Ozzy's rock star image has been satanic. Sharon was diagnosed during the first season. When it became apparent the cancer had spread, she started undergoing chemotherapy. That was documented on the show's second season. Around the same time, Jack Osbourne broke his arm as a result of an illegal diving excursion he and his friends made. Jack was only 16 at the time. In the years since, he's faced more serious challenges, including heroin addiction. Today, it seems Jack has managed to put all of his demons behind him. In 2004, Sharon founded the Sharon Osbourne Colon Cancer Program, located at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in California. The purpose of the program is to provide support to those suffering from colon cancer, and this support can be pretty in-depth. The program not only provides transportation and at-home help for those suffering from colon cancer, but also provides childcare. Sharon believes the program helps take the stress off of those suffering from colon cancer and that alleviating this can help ensure patients have more energy for their recovery. Sharon has had other health concerns. In 2004, Sharon also came clean about the fact she had started suffering from bulimia. According to Sharon, it had grown to become such a serious issue that even her children had become aware of it. Several years later, she had another health scare when she was deemed to have a fairly significant predisposed risk for breast cancer. As a result, she underwent a double mastectomy in 2012. Sharon has certainly had her fair share of health scares over the years, but not all of them have been necessary and life-threatening. In 2021, she had a botched facelift. Though it didn't result in any serious medical predicaments, it was still a big nuisance that frightened her quite a bit. It was done in October of that year, and Sharon claims it was incredibly painful. When the bandages finally came off, she was less than pleased with the results she saw. Thankfully, she managed to right the wrong of the botched facelift rather quickly with a second procedure. She's also had 2 bouts with COVID-19. She was first hospitalized with COVID-19 in December of 2020, and then a second time in May of 2021. More recently, Ozzy was diagnosed with the virus. Like his wife, he's had a significant number of health scares in the years since the Osbournes. Ozzy isn't doing great either. If you're an Ozzy Osbourne fan, you're likely well aware of the fact that the legend has been in dire straits health-wise for the past decade or so. Several years back, it was revealed the singer had been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. In 2019, he suffered a fall that saw him hospitalized for back issues. He also suffered from a staph infection while in the hospital. As a result of all his health concerns, he's been postponing live performances for years. The performances he canceled in 2019 were originally going to be made up in 2021, but they've since been pushed back to 2023. It remains to be seen if Ozzy Osbourne will be in good enough health to make good on his promise to return to the world of live performing in 2023. At age 74, Ozzy is only a few years older than his spouse. Sharon and Ozzy have been married since 1982, and their marriage stands as one of the most unlikely and enduring love stories in the whole of the entertainment industry. The two might seem like a strange pair, but they provide lots of love for each other. Fans who are skeptical about Ozzy making a full recovery in time for his 2023 performances will be happy to know that the singer recently had his own rehabilitation wing installed at his mansion. It has been customized to provide the best chance possible for Ozzy to get back to full health. Some of the many amenities that can be found there include a garden room and an exercise studio. The wing is also apparently decked out with soft, non-slip surfaces and features its own nurses' quarters. If Ozzy does end up recovering in time for his upcoming 2023 performances, he'll be supported live by Judas Priest. Now it's time to hear from you. Did you know Sharon Osbourne was recently hospitalized as a result of an undisclosed medical emergency? Let us know in the comments section below.